Hello everyone, if you're new here, welcome. My name's Abdul, kind of in the kitchen slash balcony setup. Just wanted to get some good lighting, but I wanted to hop on this video really quickly, so I want to make this video like under 3 minutes, but talking about branding. And this is something Amazon video, of course, so talking about branding and why that's important. Now this has recently changed for me in my strategy, because my strategy before used to be brand later, test first. So I would bring out a product and kind of test it out, then brand later. Now the issue that I ran into that is the whole topic of this video, is why that's not a good idea, or why that could be not of your benefit. So before I get into that, I'll talk about why I didn't brand before. And by brand I mean is like custom packaging, insert cards and all that fancy stuff, right? The number one reason was because it costs money. It costs pretty good amount for a good packaging. Like just the design costs like a good amount of money, and then you got you got to design your thank you card if you want to do something like that. Packaging, usually you have to get that done from another supplier, so then you have like another extra supplier to deal with. You gotta wait for them to finish their boxes and then send it to the supplier, and the supplier package it. Bunch more moving parts, takes more time, more money, right? And they can play with your profit margins, only to find out later that maybe that product didn't work out well. So that's the reason why I didn't start off with that to begin with. I would start off with just bringing out a product, putting my brand like in the ad or in the title or whatever, but I wouldn't brand it anyway. Now this is the issue that you can run into, and the whole purpose of this video, why you should consider branding to start. And that's because if this product starts to pop and starts to do well from the first go, you will attract hijackers. Now what a hijacker is someone who hops on your listing. So you have a fully optimized listing, you did all your keywords, you did all your optimization, everything's the pictures, the keywords in the title, like everything you spent a lot of time and effort on, reviews, ranking, and everything's up to par, and then you have someone that just clicks a button and then sells your product too. So also something else to mention, that you're paying ad spend for your competitor to get sales off you. So if you're not familiar with it, it's a little complicated, but basically you're wasting a lot of money, and you're basically helping out your competitor. It's a very bad system, but Amazon allows it. And hijackers become attracted to this if you do not have any branding, because it's easy for them, right? Like if you just have a product that you just slap together for testing purposes, you'll get a lot of hijackers. Now hijackers, why this is bad is that, number one, you have to share the sales. So if you get 10 sales a day, suddenly it's 5 sales a day. But it's not just that. Usually hijackers, they won't just come in at the same price you're at. They'll come in and they'll undercut you to potentially get all your sales, right? Because if you have a better price and the same fulfillment channel, then they will take your whole buy box. So they'll steal your whole ad. And then you just form a pricing war on your own listing, and it's a nightmare. So that's why you do want to do branding in the beginning, or at least that's what I'm doing now. I'm kind of shifting how I used to do it, and how I should do it now. But again, that's not always the case. Again, the pros and cons, as I mentioned, the reason why I didn't do it in the beginning, and that can still be a pro, right? Like if you're just gonna order 1 unit, or like a low order, maybe like 150 units, maybe it's not that important to brand it up front just to test. But definitely if you're ordering like a 500 unit order and it starts to pop, you get like 30 sales a day, you're gonna attract a lot of people that will want to hijack you, and it'll be a nightmare. Take it from me, it's not fun. But with that being said, guys, that's it for this video. Brand as early as you can to avoid hijackers. So with that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.